Visalia, California is a town located in California's San Joaquin Valley at the base of the Western Sierras, about 45 minutes south of Fresno. It is about 2 hours from San Luis Obispo and has a population of about 130,000 people. As we can see here, it is quite large as it sprawls out and is surrounded by lots of agriculture. When looking at the numbers, Visalia does not seem like a very religiously diverse place. Only about 42% of residents identify with a religion, and of those 42%, a large majority are those practicing some form of Christianity. However, this does not tell the full story, as Visalia contains many other places of worship for smaller religions in the area, such as a Sikh temple, a mosque, a synagogue, and a Buddhist temple. And while these religions may have a very small following in the area and likely have a very small presence in the surrounding community, they do not face much discrimination, at least as far as I have seen. And to kind of back that point up, my mother works as a high school teacher, and so she has not seen much religious discrimination between her students. So it's kind of nice to see that, at least anecdotally, there does not seem to be much religious hate between different groups. And this lack of discrimination may even stem from the fact that these groups are so small and so possibly unrecognized in the community. Compared to the overall population of California, Visalia contains a much smaller percentage of the minority religions mentioned earlier, likely because Visalia is more east in terms of the state's geography and has less diversity due to its smaller population and lack of business diversity. However, I think this fact that Visalia does contain a smaller percentage of population that practices these minority religions that makes it such an interesting place to study in the next few years, because the city is growing very rapidly and these religions will likely grow with it, and the percentage of people practicing these religions in the city will likely grow. So it's kind of a good place to see how smaller religions will grow and become more like the coastal, more populated areas of California as time moves forward. To conclude, Visalia, California is a town that is dominated by those who do not have any religious affiliation and those who practice some form of Christianity. However, there are small groups and communities within the city that practice minority religions such as Judaism, Sikhism, Buddhism, and Islam. These groups face very little religious discrimination, mainly due, or possibly due, to their small size and the more relaxed nature and tolerance of California's population. However, in the future, as the town of Visalia quickly grows, these religions will also continue to grow and may become on par with the population percentages for these religions seen in the rest of California.